It's been a long process to get to this point, and I've never made comparisons. I had idols that I looked up to, sports idols.
You have such a distinct point of view based on your experiences, and I think you're able to draw that out for the people that you interview, and you really allow great access, to hear what's really going on because you ask the right questions. So, an interview is often as good as the interviewee, and I think you do a great job really tapping into what's really important. Certainly leadership is a big focus that as I've grown into over the years, and I think back to high school, it was something that was probably a little more natural for me than, I would say, running a 40-yard dash. I was a captain of my high school football team. I ended up being the captain of my college team. I was a captain of my pro team. Thing for me than some other things that have been much more challenging. And as I think about a new situation last year that I was coming into, I tried to apply a lot of the things I had learned over the years, and certainly a lot of the people that I have been around over the years that I have learned from. And as we've talked about before, one of your beliefs, leadership is about caring for people, and being a lifelong learner. And
trust the successful people's suggestions to inform you of something that is completely obvious. The world is not always filled with happiness and rainbows. It doesn't matter how tough you are. If you allow it, this place will bring you to your knees and keep you there for the rest of your life if you let it. This place is really mean and terrible. Nobody, not you, not me, not anyone else, is going to hit as hard as life. But the force with which you strike is not what matters here. It all depends on how difficult you can make it while still making progress. How much you're able to take while continuing to move forward. This is the way to come out on top. If you're aware of the value you bring to the table, the next step is to pursue that value. But you have to be willing to take the hits, and you can't point the finger and say that the reason you aren't where you want to be is because of him, her, or anybody. That is something only cowards do, and you are not a coward. You're not even close to being like that. Haters, critics, and people who don't believe in something will never go away. They will tell you that you cannot succeed and you cannot achieve your goals. Then there will be you, demonstrating to them that they are incorrect. Have faith in yourself and show them that they are incorrect. Keep working on it. Don't let up. Things aren't always as they seem. Discover it deep within your own being. Just because you fail doesn't imply you're a failure. Don't let the various things that could distract you do so. Keep moving.
Curiosity and all those things I feel like have been really important to my overall success, but certainly going into a new situation last year as it kind of really knocks you in the face. Like, oh, this is where we're at. This is what we got to do, in order to get our team, going in the right direction. I feel like it's, for me, always about the team success. So, it's hard to compare one year to another. I feel like I want to play as a championship level player. That's what I've said for a long time. And when I'm not able to do that, I said a long time ago, when I suck, I'll retire. But what I really meant was when, I'm not capable of leading the team to victory, then someone else has to do the job. I feel like I can do that. Obviously, we put ourselves in a decent position to, now we're in the postseason and we got to take care of a very tough opponent. I just love being out there with the guys, see if we can go, beat a really tough Eagle team. This team's going to challenge us, and I'm going to have to play good football.
Would I rather win? Of course. I want to win. That's why I'm playing. I'm playing to win. But I'm also playing to get the most out of myself, because I'm very fortunate to have something that I love so much as my career. So I give it everything I can, and when they make those incredible plays, I give them credit. Man, good for them. The great thing about sports is there's a scoreboard. At the end of the game, you can figure out who won and who lost. Careers in life that are difficult, we're evaluated on a weekly basis and on a yearly basis whether you won the last game. And we've set such high expectations for our team that unless you win the last game, it's a failed season. Which you do feel like that in a way. I wish you would have played, but the coach decided not to play him, and we still had a chance to win. How do I look at that? I haven't gone and discussed those things. Do you know why he didn't play? You like to tell me? Well, I don't ask. So, I don't know. That's probably a better question for the guy who owns our team. You don't make all the decisions. I can control what I can control. So much of what my performance has been over the years is how do I maximize what I can do? And I can't run, I can't catch, I can't block, I can't tackle. I can do my job, and I'm going to do it the best way I can. I got to trust everyone else to do the same thing. Sometimes it works out, and for our team, it's worked out better than every other team for a long time. This was in end of 2014 season. And I said, that was a great, it takes away from how incredible that play was. There's a few players in the history of the game that could have made the play that Malcolm did. So I'm like, Malcolm, you can have my truck, whatever you want for the rest of your life. You're good.